that's not good.
And now
we're live, and the microphone works. Yay!
Yes.
There we go.
What have you been up to?
I have not been up to very much game-wise, I'll be honest.
I'm Joe.
I'm Tom. Make sure you know who we are. It's
Yeah.
Average Joe's Gaming Podcast, live on a Friday night.
Yeah, we are.
From Average Joe's Game Store.
Oh, right.
And PlaySpace. So it's coming together. It's still coming together.
It is.
If we could show you the PlaySpace, you'd be amazed. That's all I can tell you. How about you? What have you been up to?
Working here.
Yeah. Yeah, I've just been working in general. So.
I've worked one, so I was talking to Noel about this, and he says I can't keep track of all your jobs. So I explained to him like this. Okay, work one is my career that pays for all the bills and all the fun.
Yep.
Work two is my job after my job. Work three is this.
Yeah.
And so that's how I distinguish where I'm at.
There you go. And which one's the most fun?
Work three.
Yeah, it seems to be. Yeah. There you go. Other than that, I haven't really done much. I don't think I played anything this week. We were supposed to play on Thursday, and nobody could. Saturday, I took a trip down to Omaha, and that will come up later.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I haven't played a lot. How about you?
Beyond that, well, Chlorination.
Well, yeah, that's it. That's the thing.
That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Other than that, I really haven't done any VR. I haven't done any other games. We've got a game day tomorrow.
Yep.
So I'm planning. We got old school Jersey Rippers and Balls coming out, and they're our food vendor from noon to 5. So I'm planning on pigging out on there, that stuff. So.
And that's basically Italian food?
Yeah, it's the Rippers are brats
that
they get ripped in the oil.
Okay.
And so it rips the skin, and then it's in this giant bread thing.
Which is the ball part.
Right. Yeah. And then they put some like onions and peppers and all kinds of stuff in it. It kind of depends on what Ripper you get, what toppings goes in there.
I gotcha. Okay.
And then they make these Sicilian balls that are awesome. And it's got like some provolone and some mozzarella.
Oh, okay.
And
so
like
the Rippers
peas.
include the bread. The balls are actually something separate.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
got it.
I think they've got some other stuff in there too. But
sure.
we'll
find out tomorrow.
Really awesome food. So they'll be there from noon to 5. And I don't have to worry about the food.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah.
Give you a chance to play some games.
Yep.
Actually play some games. That'll be kind of neat. So do you want to talk about what we've purchased?
What have you
We talked
acquired?
about the fact that we haven't played anything.
Yeah.
Well, as I mentioned, took a trip down to Omaha, Nebraska. First time I think I've been out of Sioux Falls in over a year, because I didn't have a chance to go anywhere last year with everything going on. Went to a place called the Game Shoppe, Shoppe. I think they just pronounce it Game Shop. And it's a very nice game store. Now, obviously, they're restricted a little bit in what they're doing with COVID-19. They don't have any play space open right now, but normally in the back, they do have play space. But you walk in and you've got your shelves going down the middle, and then there's walls on either side that have games. I think they've divided them by designer, possibly, or no, theme. It's by theme or by style. Like card games or deck builders or worker placement, that kind of thing. So if you have a style that you like, you go in, you tell them, hey, I kind of like Euphoria. Oh, you like worker placement games. So, okay, here's our worker placement section. So
cool.
And while I was there, they had Return to the Night of the Zealot, which is an Arkham Horror LCG expansion. It's basically going back to the very first scenario in Arkham Horror that comes with the base game, and it expands on it and adds new, I don't know if it's new investigators or just new parts to the scenario. So you can replay the scenario, so it's replayable.
What else did you get down there?
The other thing I got when I was down there, and I was looking around for it, and I thought I should ask about it. I said, there's this game that I've been interested in buying, and I thought I'd purchased it for one time at Geekway to the West.
All right.
That's Stronghold Games, which makes the game. And I bought the game, and then I looked at it, and I realized, it's not the base game, it's the expansion. So I said, hey, do you have this game? And she goes, yeah, we sure do. It's right over there down on the bottom shelf. So I went over and looked, and there it was, like a bright light. Whoa! So I walked over and I picked it up and I said, this thing's heavier than I remember. I bought Flamme Rouge is the way I pronounce it. But I know it's actually, having been told by people who live much closer to France than I do, it is Flame Rouge or
Flamme Rouge.
Flamme Rouge.
Flame Rouge is going to get you
Flame
flamed.
Rouge is, not right. No, it's Flamme Rouge, the bicycle racing game.
Which is really fun.
Yeah, I was pretty excited about it. So I bought it, and then they didn't have the expansion, which is ironic because I returned the expansion in Geek Way to the West to Stronghold Games, thanks to Stephen Bonacore, who allowed me to do that. So
yeah.
So that was my
What
game
else did
purchase.
you
That was
get
my
there?
game purchase.
What else?
Well, then we went to the Old Market. I don't know if you've ever been to Omaha.
No, I'm not.
The Old Market is kind of an outdoor mall, basically. It's kind of in the old part of Minneapolis. All the streets are cobblestone. They have horse-drawn carriages. Everybody wearing masks, which is kind of neat. They have really cool shops there. Went into a store called the Imaginarium.
Oh, okay.
Basically, it's a toy store.
Did you get
It's
some Funkos?
Vintage toys. Yes, I did. Shut up, I did. Yeah, they have. And the nice thing is they have the store broken up into themes. Like there's a Star Wars section, there's a WWE section, there's a Hot Wheels section.
Oh.
They have a horror section. So, and then they have a Funko Pop section. So I went into the Funko Pop section, and
That's
there,
weird.
yeah, I know, very odd.
Mm-hmm.
But the first thing I saw when I was in the Funko Pop section was a Herman Munster Walgreens exclusive Funko Pop, and I said, one of my favorite shows growing up was Herman. And he's wearing the chauffeur's uniform from I don't know what episode it is, but he drove a hearse for the funeral home that he worked at.
Yep.
That was his job. So I got that, and then there was another one. It was one of their foodie pops, and I can't remember which one it was, to be honest with you. It was one of the food lines. I don't remember which one it was. I didn't look at them on my way out of the house, so I can't remember.
So you got the Slurpee guy.
That was it. Yeah, you said it was like a Slurpee thing. So that was kind of cool. And then they had, in the horror section, they had, the only ones I found were the Dracula and the Invisible Man, both Walgreens exclusives from the Universal Monsters line.
Very cool.
And the Invisible Man is not a clear or just non-existent Funko Pop. It's in the bandages and stuff. And and the sunglasses. It's pretty neat. And they're both in black and white, so I like that. That was kind of neat. Then we walked down the road and went to a record store, and I mean like vinyl records. They sold CDs as well, but mostly the vinyl records. And I turned the corner, and there, standing in front of me, is the entire band ZZ Top, which I've been looking for, and they're not inexpensive if you buy them online. But they were like $11 at this record store. Yeah. So I ended up getting all three of the members of ZZ Top, which is Billy Gibbons, Dusty Hill, and ironically, the one guy who doesn't have a long beard that goes down in the middle of his chest, Frank Beard. So I have the three ZZ Top guys. The two with the beards are flocked, and they were exclusives as well. And then I happened to see, as I was walking into the country music section, Shania Twain, who's one of my favorite country singers. And so I had to pick those those four up as well. So I ended up.
And this goes into Tom's addiction to Funko Pops. I mean, we really need all of our listeners and viewers to reach out to him.
I can quit whenever I want to.
Try to get him into some rehab.
I can quit whenever I want to. It's not an addiction. I'm fine.
It's getting bad.
I'm fine. So what did you buy?
Nothing.
Oh, no. Tell me what you bought.
I didn't buy anything.
What you bought, what you really bought. I thought I saw something online. Yeah, I thought I saw some Funko Pop related stuff online for you.
No,
you didn't. Seriously didn't buy anything?
Seriously didn't buy anything.
Okay.
When have I had time, man? I've been working
here. That's a good point.
here.
You've been here. That's a good point. So
I go to work. I get up 5 a.m. I start my other job. I go until whenever I get done with that to start my other job. Whenever I get done with that, then I come here until about 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah. So I guess that's okay. Legit having a chance to.
My whole goal, and unfortunately, not a whole lot of content there, but I've been working hard on this for you guys.
Yep.
So,
and I tell you what, it's going to be worth it when you see what we've got going here. I mean, you see the cool back wall already. I don't know how many hours that took.
ZZ Top Funkos, the only figurines with beards taller than they are.
Oh yeah, and they're cool. And I think that the Frank Beard one comes with the drum set too, so that's kind of neat. So I'll hopefully get those on display here sometime soon.
So what else we got going on?
Well, let me think. You mean besides the store?
Yeah. I mean, the store, we did get some really cool merchandise.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see much of this table, but this table's kind of neat. This will be here for you to play on.
This was a new find.
Yeah, I guess we did spend some time putting merchandise into the inventory. So
we got all of our sleeves up.
Sleeves, tons of sleeves. We got the Asmodee.
Yes, we are an Asmodee retailer.
That's exciting.
That's very cool.
Asmodee is
so
a big.
If you guys are familiar with Fantasy Flight in Minneapolis,
Well, yeah, I just say Minneapolis.
Yeah,
Twin
Minneapolis,
Cities
the Twin Cities. So we are going to try to do something similar. It's not like we're going to copy them or anything, but we want a family-friendly environment. We want you guys to play games.
Come play games.
So we're going to have a large library. So basically, Average Joe's is going to be kind of the Fantasy Flight of South Dakota.
South Dakota, Sioux Falls, yeah. So if you're, coming from Europe, Scotland, England, anywhere else that you have
to be. I'm really trying. You're really trying.
I know right now it's not the best time
Tom
in the world to travel.
Pay for your tickets.
I will not pay for your tickets.
He's got a little bit of money left over after paying
truck,
for after the honeybee. So there's that.
Not enough to buy tickets from Europe to America, but hey, come on. I mean,
you can get discount flights. You guys can fly freight.
I think they're going to put flights from Allegiant out to Europe. Maybe that's going to happen next.
So I mean that's that.
Yep.
And then obviously tomorrow is our game day, our last one in T before the community hall before we have our grand opening, which is about 6 weeks.
Yeah. It's coming up on just over a month.
Yep. I'm going to clean up a little bit in the play space, start setting some stuff up because they're working on the wall.
Yep.
Just about done with this for the most part. We'll have a presentation ready.
Yep.
And then just kind of detail work here and there. And then work on the wall for the Dragon's Cave, which is the bathroom.
Yeah. Could have named that something else if we wanted to, but we chose Dragon's Cave. I like it.
Well, it's because we're eventually someday we're gonna keep working on the play space. So it's not all gonna be 100% done right now because, well, let's be honest, we don't have the time.
Right.
And so it's little by little. And Jason from Whatever Props is the one that's doing all this hard work and amazing work. And so, he's a busy guy like we are. And so little by little, we'll have it done. And eventually, I think we're going to put a big dragon up top.
Yeah.
With some kind of like a cool air mister or whatever. I come steam out of his
That'd
nose.
be nice.
And so that's the goal.
Fragrantized.
Yep. And then eventually all of the play space will have, obviously we're going to have 40 foot of game library.
Right.
And then we'll have a movie screen in here and some other stuff.
So what that brings me to is if you guys have ideas once you've been here a couple of times or a few times or one time, and you think, hey, this would be cool, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
We'll look into it. And if it's something that we think is also very, very cool, it might be something we incorporate.
Never know. Yep.
We want you guys to be a part of this. So that's why we're doing it.
Yep.
So, but I think you were maybe referring to what's in front of us here.
Oh, Chlorination?
Which
is on Kickstarter right now.
Worker placement style game with a swimming theme.
Oh.
I cannot think of games, and you may have some games that I'm not aware of that have a swimming theme, swimming competition theme.
No, this is the first I've come across.
Yeah, that's the first one I've come across. But the idea,
you know me, I love theme.
Oh yeah, and the thing with this game is you're a swimmer wanting to get into local and eventually international competitions, and in order to do that, your workers go to work. And there's, I think, 3 workspaces.
Yeah, you got the mall, you got taxi, the post office.
Yep.
And then when you're doing your practicing, you're going to work on your strength and rehabilitation at the gym.
Yep.
And practice swimming in the ocean,
or
you can go to the pool.
Yeah, and you get various cards and money, and you need the money to be able to pay for your competition. So it's kind of a nice combination of a worker placement, sort of a resource management, hand management, but in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun to play.
Yeah,
it's on Kickstarter.
Yep.
I guess I don't know what the levels are on it. I think we're going to have a link to it, though, I assume.
Yep. So there's I believe normal. I've got a link in the banner, but I've also got it in our show notes, so you can find it in.
When you watch on YouTube, if you want to go back and watch this, because you might have missed some gold, and you could win a gold in this game. You can look in the description and find more information too.
Yep.
But yeah,
There's no participation ribbons in this.
No, this you have to win either silver, gold, or bronze.
Yeah. So there's different levels on the game itself, but there's also a retailer pledge, and so we might be getting ourselves some copies of that.
I would think we probably would.
But this is a cool game. It is Philip. I had your name. I apologize.
Sometimes we wing this thing, and
Here we go.
there we go.
It is designed by Philip Lindlof, and he's from Sweden.
Oh yeah, and it was cool because the components in this game came in little IKEA bags.
Yes.
It was exciting. We were hoping there might be meatballs for Joe, but there weren't.
So we're not. No.
There were no meatballs. So just for future reference, if you're in Sweden and you're watching and you want to send us something, you can send Joe meatballs. He'll be happy with that. So,
I'm okay with food.
yeah.
I love food.
Food's okay.
There's a reason why I look like I do.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Same here. I was talking
But
to
you're
that.
very picky when you eat.
I am very, very picky when I eat. I do not eat meatballs, so you can just send them to Joe. So
I'm okay with that. He eats
Yeah.
meatballs, so send extra.
I eat lots of meatballs. No, I'm actually a vegetarian, not a vegan. There's a difference. I'm a vegetarian, but that involves pretending some things occasionally. So
Yeah.
like that McDonald's French fries are not fried in beef tallow. So
Yeah, they're not.
they're not, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. They're not.
They are.
I know.
But they're
Shut
not.
up. Or the most delicious pie crusts are made with lard, which is not the fat around the liver of a pig.
No,
No, it's not.
it's the most delicious part of
It
the pig.
is the most delicious part of the pig. I actually think the smell of bacon is awesome. And I
Yeah.
wouldn't eat it if you paid me.
That's all right, because I
if you-
will.
If you paid me, I might eat it depending on how much
This
you're
got a
gonna
little
pay
off
me.
topic.
It did, weirdly. But anyway, Coronation. This is a board game that will be out, I would assume, probably in 2022, early 2022.
I can find out for you.
Exactly.
So the miracles of your phone.
Of having a computer on your
Yeah.
pocket like
So,
Star Trek.
The pledge levels. Let's see here. I actually had a graphic here.
That's the neat thing about our new. Well, it's not really that new anymore.
Okay,
Now
so
it's
if you
to the
look
point
at
where it's-
their yeah, there's
now
the
we've had it
information.
like 3 weeks.
So it's at 22 days left. The goal is a little over $10,000, and he's right around $3,000. So we need your help to make this happen, because
Take
I
a look
really
at it.
want this game to succeed.
It's an extremely unique theme. Like I say, I have never seen a game. And again, if you have, let us know in the comments of a game about swimming.
So
I
you
mean,
can back it
it's-
for $1 because you believe in it.
Yeah.
You can do the early bird. So it's the estimated shipping date is October 21.
Oh, wow. So they're
the game is done.
yeah, they're basically ready to go.
The artwork's finished. This is a complete game. So,
Okay.
so the early bird, you get 20% off. I don't know when that exactly ends.
I mean, if you
Be the
click-
first 100 backers. So
Okay.
right now he's at 70 backers. So
Okay.
there's 30 spots
so
left
you've
on
still
that.
got some spots if you want to. Do
And that is $36
Well, that's
for
not bad
all of
for
this.
this.
And this is
And
it's
I-
a really good deal.
I assume that it'll be a board as opposed to laminated
Yes.
sheets.
Yeah, this is prototype.
prototype, but
for a prototype, this is
I mean
really
the artwork.
nice.
I think the artwork is done.
Yes, done.
So even
Um,
though it's prototypical, it's
So
a prototype.
backstroke.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see here. I got to take that off of here. You guys have seen enough of that.
Yeah.
All right,
But,
let's
I
get
mean,
back
we've got
here.
the swimmer card.
So your
These are
strength training is actually pictures of people picking up weights.
Yeah, and this
So-
is one of your AI swimmers. So it's if we played a 2-player game, we'd have 3 of these.
So the normal pledge for chlorination is $45, which is about right
Yeah.
for a game like
Yeah.
this. And then for 6 games, you pay for 5. So that's $225. And then there's the retailer pledge. So you have to be a licensed retailer to do that. But that's a pretty cool game.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
looks.
I would highly recommend you guys checking it out.
I would very much recommend you checking it out. Again, unique theme. So,
Just everything you got going here. If you like
Yeah.
worker placement, you're gonna like this game.
and like I said, it's got elements of resource management,
Yep.
some hand management. It's got economics in it. So I mean,
And you're
there's a lot.
swimming.
Yeah.
I mean, I have not come across
Nor have
any
I,
swimming
yeah.
games. So,
Right.
And this is very, very cool. I like the fact that you're going to work and then you have to pay for your training. And
you pay for your meats.
I feel like the theme is very strong in this game, and I love theme. Theme is a very, very big thing with anything I play. So,
yep,
I would highly recommend this.
Also,
I would go as far as giving it a Smoking Joe.
I'm probably right there with you, just from having the little bit that we've looked at it and gone through it and started to play it a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely right up there in the Smoking Joe category. Because, again, the components are awesome. The theme is very unique, and the artwork is great. So I recommend it.
All right. And let's see here. What else do we got going on? Oh,
we have food, I see.
Yep. He's lived.
Well, we're looking at comments, and Nick mentions that he likes the lifeguards.
Here we go. He's living in denial. Don't shatter his delusions.
What was that in regard to? Oh, my Funko Pop addiction.
Nick is checking us out right now.
Yeah, there you go. Good to see you, Nick.
All right. Here we go. This is our viewers.
Yeah.
Might be drowning in the ocean. Is there lifeguards?
See, I read that differently. I thought he was looking for lifeguards, because Nick is single.
So, hey, you've got a doppelganger in Michigan.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Huh. I have a doppelganger here in Sioux Falls too, evidently.
Whoa.
I've been told. But
let's see here. So we have a giveaway.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Let's get rid of our banner here. Okay, so giveaway is we are giving away.
I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Just want to make sure I was back.
We're giving away the 3D printed cauldron upgrade for Villainous, Disney Villainous.
If you're a fan of Villainous and you've purchased the base game, you know that the cauldron they provide is, to be nice about it,
it's a cheap vacuum formed.
It's it's vacuum formed. It's not real cool.
It is it's flimsy and there's not much detail on it.
No.
But so we have some very heavy duty detailed stone cauldrons that we 3D printed, and they come with the gem upgrades for the power tokens,
which is really cool.
So to do that, follow us on Facebook, Instagram. You can share the post, tag a friend on the post. All the info is on those posts, and we will reveal a winner next week.
All right.
And this is our one for tomorrow. So that's the location for that.
Okay, that's where we're doing the game day tomorrow.
So that is our spring into gaming.
So if you're in the Midwest, or feel like flying in from England or Scotland, it's tomorrow. I know it's short notice. But hey, I don't know if I could sit there, be playing the game, and all of a sudden hear somebody go, "Cheerio!" And I'd look back and go, "Wow, somebody came from England," or not. I'm not going to try my Scottish accent because I have to think about it too much before I can do it.
So anyway, from tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Obviously, if there's not many people there, we tend to close up early. But it's something I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, because you're going to have a chance to play some games.
Yes.
That'll be fun.
Games.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that. Let's see here. Average Jess says, "Pick me."
She already has one, doesn't she?
Yep.
I thought so.
I made her a black one.
I already have
We are giving away the green one with the black gems.
Yep. Mine's glow in the dark, and I also believe I have the black gems. So.
Yep.
But I mean, again, you can use it with all the expansions for Villainous. Obviously, it came with the base game. It's neat. And the glow in the dark one's really cool because it glows.
That's right. I made you a glow in the dark.
You did.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yep. So other than that,
I really don't have much else. It's not necessarily a short show because it's pretty short, but we diverted like we always do, which is cool.
What we do.
Yeah, it's very cool. And we're working on this.
I think
looking forward to you guys coming in and being
the moral of the story is back chlorination on Kickstarter.
Very much so.
Check it out. There's early bird pledges. There's 30 spots left.
If you get anything out of this show, that's what I would say.
Yeah.
Get that out of the show.
Back Coronation.
Back Coronation. It looks like it's going to be pretty cool. And we honestly don't have any skin in the game in that, other than they sent us a copy of it so we could try it.
Yep. And anytime
it's just a
someone
cool
sends
game.
you a game, you don't know if you're going to like it or not.
Yeah.
And
honestly,
I give it to you. It's a good game.
Yeah. And honestly, if we hadn't liked it, we would probably not recommend that you do it. That's
No.
just how it works.
Yep.
I mean, you can take a chance and send us a copy of the game.
Take a
but
chance.
If we don't like it, we're going to be honest about it.
Yep.
This game is cool.
Yeah.
And I love worker placement games anyway. So
Yeah.
it works
It's
for me.
It's a good one. Back Coronation. Kickstarter, 22 days left. So
Yep. And lots of spots left for early bird.
Hi, Nick. How are you?
And lots of early bird spots left, so you can get some pretty cool discount stuff. And
Yep.
I don't know if you have to look at the Kickstarter to find out what kind of stretch goals they might have, that kind of thing. So, even though I've gotten out of Kickstarters, since we're backing it probably on the retail level, I'm going to assume we're going to have it.
Yeah.
And I'll probably end up buying a copy of it because I do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Anything
All right.
else?
That's it for me.
That's it for me.
Kind of a short show.
Short show, but
it's all right.
that means you can just watch it more times.
You can
You
watch
can
it twice.
and it's the same length as
Yep.
our normal show.
And the moral of the story you're going to get out of both of them is Back Coronation.
Explanation. And hope that we get to play more games and purchase more stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you are curious about this, we will have this at the game day tomorrow in T. And so if you'd like to try it out and see if you like it and want to back it on Kickstarter, we'll have it there.
There you go. All right.
So till next time, I'm Tom.
And I'm Joe.
I'm Joe. Okay.
I'm Tom. There we go. That feels better.
It does? Okay.
All right. See y'all later.
All right. And